All right. Despite the early deficit, did you like the energy that your team came out with more than on Sunday against St. Louis?
Yeah, I thought we had energy the whole game. We scared. They were a fast team. They came out. They had a few days, prepare for the game, and I'm sure they were motivated. And the penalty, I was confused by the penalty to put us down 5-4. Bush lost his helmet and he's on his way to the bench. I didn't know what the call was for. He asked me, he said, I thought he made contact with somebody on the way to the bench. I don't know the spirit of the rule or what. He didn't, he appeared to want to get off the ice. Had no consequence whatsoever to the game or taking away a scoring chance. But I mean, it's a tough way to start the game again, right in the box, and then we kill it, and then we come out of the box and we double up on the puck, and then it's 1-0. And the other one's just a turnover right at our bench, and we just didn't have two people under the puck, which is like what you need to do.
It wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I don't want to narrate the whole game, but we had plenty of chances. I mean, give the goalie credit, and it stings. That hurts.
Seemed like there weren't full possession turnovers. So there was a couple that led to goals that were kind of loose puck in the neutral zone type thing. But did you think that your team managed the puck better?
Yeah, way better. We put it deep. We got pucks back. We had zone time. We stuck to the game plan. When we did exit our zone, I thought that they did a really good job pushing pucks down into our zone on breakouts. They were almost playing like a man-on-man forecheck where they were coming down the walls with their D. And I think it was their third goal was a reflection of that.
Yeah.
We couldn't get the puck out, and they kept it alive, and it was kind of a C&I shot. But I thought we had quality chances. Like I take those chances for the next whatever games we've got. There's plenty of chances to score.
You talked about Mac T and Frank going to a little bit of a lull when you mix up the line. Now you put them back together. Obviously, a lot of jump tonight. Just their play tonight and how they kind of
that line was dominant. But we can't be a one-line team. We can't have we're relying on one line almost every night, and it's hard to win that way.
What did you think about Tristan's play tonight?
I thought he was good. He was jittery at the beginning, you could see, and then at the end of the game, and Brent played him. He was out there almost every other shift. He can skate. He carries the puck well. I mean, he almost had an opportunity to put the game-winning goal in there on I don't know how the goalie made a pad save on it, but he was great.
What's your sense of just the mood among the guys in trying to battle through this?
I don't know. It's like they're close games, the games you could win. It's the woulda, shoulda, coulda. We were winning them a month ago. We're getting a goal, pull goalie goals, and go back to the process and try and focus on ways to get better. I know, Minty's not trying to turn that puck over, but that's a young mistake. Two young guys, him and Mac T, that, you just don't make that play. You don't do it. You don't go 4-on-4 to begin with. The game's 5-on-5 and they're hanging on. Mm-hmm. You don't change the texture of a game. You don't play 4-on-4 to begin with. To be honest, we had a bad feeling when that was called, because that's just when you could feel it. You could feel it watching the game. We kept coming. And then when we take a penalty and it's 4-on-4, it changes the dynamic of a game. And I have these weird feelings on the bench. When we took the penalty, I was like, this isn't good. And it actually was, when Luno had his chance, I was thinking maybe I'm wrong here, but it's just it's a bad omen. And then the puck play at the blue line is just a bad omen. So we got to learn from it.
Kind of had a de facto power play goal against tonight, I guess. That first one was like 4 seconds after the kill, but overall penalty kill has been pretty strong. And then you want to have it out there less, but just overall thoughts on what's made it successful under heavy fire here.
Well, I mean, Brent does a good job. I think he's real proactive, and he does a good job scouting the other power play, and he finds their danger spots. And I think he does a good job minimizing them. And I think it's to a point now they know when they're going to mess up because there's a timing issue when they're doing the routes. But they've done a good job, and the goalie's really important. I thought Gibby makes big saves, and you don't have good penalty killing if you don't have good goaltending. And give the power play credit. I mean, we got a lot of juice out of that first power play goal. You can see the whole building got involved. I feel like just terrible for the fans because we're getting good crowds and they're into it, and you just send them home happy. Like, it's just those are winnable games. The last three, even the St. Louis games, are winnable games. So we got to find a way to break through this.
Speaking of good crowds, Greg, I know it's a little early, but with Friday and the Kings coming in, I'm sure it will be an energetic one. You've been in your full share of different rivalry games. What's kind of your interest in going into your first Kings-Ducks matchup? And
yeah, rivalry-wise, I know like those, like you got Maple Leafs and the Canadiens and the Islanders and Rangers. And to be honest with you, like I think the Kings are a really good team. Like, we have got to play. I don't care if it's a rivalry or what it is. It's a home, it's a home ice game. I'm more focused on our guys playing a good, solid game. They make you work for every inch of the ice. So I don't think so much about the rivalry now. I'm thinking more about how we're going to prepare our team to be successful.
Thank you,